742. Action! Hey guys, welcome to Strangle School. I'm Josh Moody. I got my buddy Mike here. We're talking about rolling back attacks. Okay? Except today we're gonna unroll our back attack. I'm gonna be going from the back down to the cross-body ride. Okay? Typically when you see this, you see people go in the opposite direction. But if for whatever reason you can't get your back attacks going, moving down to a cross-body ride or the truck for you 10 Planet guys, I knew it that way for a while too, but I wrestled first, so I'm going back to that name of the cross-body ride. Thank you, Donna. So, you go down to your cross-body ride, and instead of just allowing you to attack the neck or fall off for arm bars, it allows me to start attacking his legs, attacking his spine. We might even throw a twister in here. So, we start on the back. For this move, this is gonna happen if he starts to fall flat on me and get his head above my head. Okay? He can just keep going and he would be all the way out of back control. And that's not gonna be good for me, right? So, instead of having my over-under, I'm gonna be double unders for this one, guys. With either a high body lock or I'm gonna control both of his hands. I'm gonna fall to one side. I don't care which side. You've got double unders. I'm gonna take one of my hooks out and insert a crab ride, and I'm gonna use that to kick him to the side. That's gonna let me get my knee below his butt cheeks. Okay? I'm gonna check his oil with my kneecap, and as I bump him up, I will lock a figure 4, and I'll connect my shoelaces to his shoelaces. I can now pull my arm out, reach inside wrist deep, and pin his wrist to my chest. Okay? Undoing the motion, I reach underneath his neck, under his arm, shrimp out one time, that gives my elevation back, and I'm back on his back. So I'm double unders. I fall to whichever side you please. I take out one of my hooks and I put in a crab ride. I'm going to use that to pick him up a little bit. Okay? You see how it goes from my hips well above his hips to my hips more or less in line with his hips. If that's not high enough, like I still struggle to lock in my figure 4 here, I'll put my knee behind his tailbone and bump him up a little bit more. And now that figure 4 comes in and shoelaces to shoelaces. Guys, I love this control. I will use this even if I don't intend to go down there. Just because a lot of people don't understand how to get out of this, and it does the same job of a body triangle of hiding my bottom hook. So it takes away a lot of his escape opportunities. Okay? I do need to worry about him rolling away from me. Okay? That's why we gotta connect to the opposite side of his body. So I gotta get his wrist and pin it to my chest. Or I can get a hold of his other leg. Okay? One more time. Facing the wall. Where's the window? To the window. To the wall. To the wall. To the sweat drop down my back. Alright, I take out one of my hooks. I insert a crab ride. And I use this to send him up a little bit. So that my hips are in line with his hips. If you can lock up your figure 4 from here, go for it. If you can't, take your knee behind his tailbone and bump him up just a little bit more. And now my figure 4 and shoelaces are pretty easy. Okay? I'm going to keep one of his wrists. I'll pull this arm out and attach to his arm. Okay? Let's talk about a twister. I'm going to trap his arm behind my head and reach over it. Okay? It's really important that I put weight down here. If I stay up high, he's going to undo that. He's going to slither his arm right back out. Okay? So when I get his arm behind my back, I pin it down heavy. And now I'm going to try and fight my hand behind his head. But good guys will keep their head pinned and they won't let that happen. He's not going to let me sneak through here. So watch what I do. I'm going to pick his hips up and that's going to pick his head up. And now my arm goes right behind his head. I'm gonna grab his far ear and pull his head towards me so I can get my arm deeper. And I used to think you should just lock right here and that would be your twist, but that's a pretty nasty neck crank. But it gets even nastier if I go to a top arm and now I lock. Now instead of attacking just his neck with this bottom arm, I'm gonna start to attack his spine and his ribs. So I reach and I use my top arm, I'll figure 4, I'll pull and I'm gonna hip in. And it's a totally different feel than if I just pulled right here. You see how long I had to pull right there? I can pull and 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 pull. Oh, there's my tap. But if I go for a top arm dominant twister, and now I pull, it comes in much quicker. Okay? So let's take a look at that again. I went from double unders. I pulled my arm out and I trapped his arm. I pass it behind my head and I put weight on it so he can't get it out. He's gonna try and keep his head on the floor. He is not gonna let you just slide your arm under there. So I generate some motion by throwing his hips up, and now it's really easy for me to put my hand under there. I pull his head close, close, close. I get as close as I can. My hips are underneath him. I'm trying to put my chest on top of him. I reach with my top arm, and I lock a figure 4 around his head. As I pull his neck, my hips go in. Hips in and pull. And you'll find it either attacks the spine or the rib cage. That sucks. Yeah, it does. Hey guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for attending Strangle School. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Send this to everybody you know. The more people that subscribe, the more content I'm gonna start pushing out. Please, please, please share the love, spread the wealth. Jiu-jitsu is for like a lot of people, but not quite everybody. So like your grandma, she's not gonna care. But everybody else, send it. Thank you. Have a great day.